Welcome back, everyone. It's Cody Hart for Government Accountability. It is June 26th, and I had a very interesting bit of news to share with everybody, an educational video about our election system and our judiciary I've been wanting to put out for a while. And I'll just let everyone know this matter is that I'm going to talk about today is still going on in the courts, in federal court and the state Supreme Court. So I hope to have follow-up news on it after this video. This is about our Skagit County and statewide, our Superior Court judges, and a dirty little secret that the judges have been concealing and our election officials have been concealing from all of us that explains a lot and supports the theory that many of us have out there about our government not wanting us, we the people, to actually elect our public officials. So I'm going to start off by bringing everyone to the Skagit County Elections website and walk you through this process here. There is a link on the Skagit County election website for the elected officials. I imagine many counties have something similar, if not exactly the same. And on that link, it brings you to a list of the county officials who are elected and their terms. It's a good little document to have. And I'll bring you specifically to the Skagit County judges. Now, I'll point out we have 4 judge positions, according to this, and they all began their terms January 2025, and they end in 2028. So they have a 4-year term, and that means that they had to have elections in 2024. Well, that's where this gets really interesting. So when we look now at our official results in Skagit County for these positions, I will point out, we start with the primary, and there is not a single record of a single vote anywhere in the primary for any judge position in Skagit County in 2024. Kind of weird. Well, if you look at the general as well, there is not a single vote cast, no record of it. This is the official election results for Skagit County. So what is going on here? What is in the world is happening? So then if you go to the court, you can see here that the court identifies all the judges, gives you pictures of them. We have Heather Shand, says here, unopposed, and she began in 2025, ran unopposed. Okay, that's interesting. There was no election then. Laura Raquelme, judge, appointed in 16 and 17. Elected in 18, but nothing about 2024, 2025. Nadensky, elected to serve in 2020. But not 2024, 2025. Mary Crandall, appointed in 2026. So their bios on the county website seem to confirm the same thing. None of them were elected in the current term, which began January 1st of 2025. And so I don't understand what's going on here. And I look into it to see if I'm right about certain things. And I'll just share with everyone this, probably inconvenient for a lot of people, but it's the Constitution of the state of Washington. And if you go to Article 4, Section 5 of the judiciary, and you go down to the Section 5 Superior Court elections of judges, very first sentence, there shall be in each of the organized counties of the state a Superior Court for which at least one judge shall be elected by the qualified electors of the county at the general state election. I've just shown you, and you can go verify all this. I'm not going to do it again. There was never an election conducted in 2024. There is no record of any vote being cast or the opportunity for any of us to vote on any of the judges in our state court. Yet, we have it very straightforward, a requirement that we, the people, have established in our Constitution that judges, there has to be at least one elected judge. If they're not elected, they don't serve the people. They serve whoever appointed them. And in our state, Ferguson has appointed the majority, a vast majority of judges out there that we all dislike, because he's using that power to basically use the judiciary as a political entity for the state and the executive branch, and maybe vice versa. I've often argued the judicial branch is actually in charge of everybody, and they've gone political when they were never supposed to. So don't think this matter is over with just this finding. I'm a fighter, and you guys know I go to court, and I'm not afraid to bring things to the court's attention, and that's what I did. And I will tell you this case right now is in front of the Supreme Court of the state of Washington. We're waiting for rulings. And we have a very direct question in the U.S. District Court, that's a federal court, about the entire Skagit County court system allowing this situation to happen, to where they are conducting hearings without judges that don't meet the requirement of the Constitution. Now, I'm not a lawyer. We're doing better and better. We're getting further and further every case. But this is an uphill climb every time. We're fighting the system, and asking judges to rule against other judges has been a very difficult thing to do. I do want to point out what one judge's position is on this, that I don't want any of you not to hear it, so you can understand my position as well. So what we have here is a response to this argument by a judge in Snohomish County. And I'd like to just read it to you. Mr. Hart also previously claims that the Skagit County Superior Court has no sitting judges because they were not on the ballot, and thus they are unelected. I believe that. Mr. Hart ignores that the Washington Constitution in Article 4, Section 29 states that if only one candidate has filed for any single position of Superior Court judge, no primary or election shall be held as to such position, and a certificate of election shall be issued to such candidate. I'm actually not disputing this, but I want you to know this is their tactic. They're misdirecting people and confusing people. I don't want you to lose focus on this, lose focus on the main primary point here. I'm not arguing that they can do this. I'm arguing that I don't agree with it, but I'm arguing the Constitution requires they can't do this for every single judge. They have to have at least one judge that we, the people, can elect, and who is elected in our elections. And it could be an unchallenged position, but we have to have an opportunity to at least have a write-in candidate run for that office and for us to elect them. And that's what they've taken away, because as we've seen, the state of Washington is not friendly towards we, the people. They are not supportive of free and fair elections. And the judicial branch has basically said, we're not going to even do elections anymore because we don't want you, the people, we the people, to have any control over us. Frankly, because the judicial branch is a bunch of elitists and they have betrayed our Constitution, in my opinion. But hey, that's strong words from me. I am a strong personality, a strong man. I believe those words. I don't believe the judiciary in our state can be trusted. And so I'll say that right now, and I stand tall in front of anybody, and I can support that with my personal experiences. So with that, this battle is continuing. I will never stop fighting for you. And I plan on giving you more updates on this. We do hope to have some rulings and keeping this moving forward. We can get the federal courts involved, hopefully to give us some relief here in Skagit County. I'll give you more of an update as soon as I have them. Thank you.